There you go. Dry aged rib roast. Kind of flattens out a little bit as it sits in there. Nice. See it on the hinge view. Thick side, a thin side. See. Good and hard. That's the pellicle that's formed on the outside as this is dried out. On the side of there, yeah, good stuff. So, let's get this prepped, get this ready. Just gonna remove the dry age bag. This is an Umai bag. The Umai bag gives us that really nice semi-permeable membrane, easy to get on. You can see how well it's adhered to the meat, helping us to get to that dry aging. Almost like having a skin on the outside of there. That's such a good job. $30 for a pack of 3, I think is what I paid for them a while back. They are a pricey pill to swallow when you don't know what you're getting for it. I gotta tell you, once you know what you're getting for it, that is amazing stuff right there. I know it doesn't look like much. Just wait. And if you don't watch sous vide anything, you should. All right. Let's look at this a little bit. So the bottom here, nice brown, clean color. That looks great. Top side, you can see some of the discoloration that you'll get from just beef in general. Let's one hand this. Okay. See some colored spots. Sometimes when you do this, you end up seeing a lot of pieces that are speckled right in here, a little more brown, but all that's going to be just cut off from the outside. You can basically take steaks off of both ends without too much issue. One side is definitely going to be richer and more fatty, and the side's going to be more lean. We'll look at those as we're cutting it to identify what we're looking at. Make sure your knife is good and sharp. You may even want to consider something with teeth rather than just a straight edge. Completely up to you on how you want to do it. I'm going to take and pull out probably about that much for the prime rib for our Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year, whatever meal it is I'm making at the time. We'll use this as our prime rib. Then we'll take the portions on the ends, and we'll cut those down into steaks. Pretty straightforward. All right, let's give it a go. Here it is, like I said, around here, and right about that'll do. Definitely a tough piece. Getting into that, clear out that pellicle. And unlike most meat, it slides because it's nice and dry on there. There. Now, the reveal. What does this look like on the inside? All right. Look at that. Hard shell on the outside, crusty. You can see that pellicle right along the outside edge here, just there. But look at the richness of the color of that meat. Absolutely phenomenal. And here's the other piece. Look how tender the inside of that is. And here we go, get a thumb on there. Oh, That is different than you get with standard meat. We'll show you once we get this carved down, it'll just kind of fall apart and melt. All right, so that was part number 1. This is always a workout, trying to get these cuts done. We'll go about there. Here's cut number 2. There we go. There's your other side. So let's compare the two. You got the one end here. Look how marbled that is. That's gonna be the good stuff. This side, it's not too bad. It's still good. Good marbling, good piece, good cut meat. Just definitely not gonna be the same as that piece. Good times. All right, set that aside. That gets us prepared for our prime rib. Now you notice the prime rib doesn't usually have this shape to it. It's not usually flat. So simply put, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this, I'm gonna cut this down right here through all that fat. You're gonna take this section of it, and then we're gonna truss it up so that it becomes a cylinder. Cylinder. Okay, so that's gonna be how it goes there. Yeah, look at that. Good stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and start carving this thing down. See how much we can get to come off all at once without taking off too much meat. It's like back in the butcher days. Just slicing it right along the edge of that pellicle. There we go. All right, let's give it a little once over. Make sure we got all the pieces that we were anticipating. All the edges. Just carve off a rounding on that edge there. We're gonna be making this, forming it into a sphere anyway, so having a nice sharp edge there causes just a little bit of awkwardness. Take the edge off of there too. I really hope that's coming over to the camera, but look how rich the color is. Man, good times. There's our prime rib. Here we go. Gonna cut the steaks off of this piece. Dry age. Nice color, all of that. All right, so do this, I usually like to go the width of the blade, just a little bit short of the width of the blade, right in there. If I were to do that, 1, 2, 3, and if you look at the end here, it's going to kind of carve off. So really we're looking at about here. So 1, 2, 3. So we're just aiming to get a 3 slices off of that. So right here is going to be the end of this one. All right, so 1, 2, 3. A little bit shy of the blade down here, so right in about there. Good thick steak. All right, it's really tough. Here we go. through. Gives us our 3 steaks. They're getting kind of small and condensed on this end. So we'll carve this end right down. All right. Now we just need to work our way around all of this. So 1, 2, 3. This will be dinner tonight. Throw all 3 of these on, get them going. Because they're going on tonight, we're gonna go ahead and get them seasoned right now. Now the beauty of this is that this meat, at being dry aged like this, just really becomes super tender. So we're just gonna simply use a standard seasoning fork. In fact, this one's gonna be the Grill Mates McCormick Montreal steak. It's very straightforward, very simple. It's gonna be your salt, it's gonna be your pepper, garlic, some paprika. So very, very straightforward, simple. The main thing is I wanna get this salt to soak in over the course of the next couple of hours before we do dinner. So we're gonna let this go just a little light. Get the bottoms nice. Flip it over so I can get the top and the other side. There we go. So here we go, get the other side. All right. Looks good. Pick up some of the seasoning on the bottom there. A little bit more even coating. There we go. Nice. Nice. All right. Tasty, tasty, happy day.